How's practice been going in terms of the offense?
It's been going good. You know, we've had some ups and downs, but at the same time, I think the biggest thing is the guys they've been very receptive. They're doing a great job. The coaching staff, Coach Beatty working with the quarterbacks does an unbelievable job. Running backs coach Tim Salem is a fantastic coach, and obviously Coach Buckus and Coach Golish up front working with the offensive line and tight ends have done a fantastic job. So we just got to continue to get better each and every practice. Anytime you install something brand new, it's a little different from what they've done in the past. There's going to be mistakes early, and you're still trying to, as a staff, you got to figure out how much do we put in, and at what point do we stop putting in so we can get better. So I think that's kind of where we're at right now.
Before you get a coordinator's job where you know you're going to be the play caller, are you creating this so-called playbook, for that day? Or are you thinking, these are things I want to do?
Oh, I think any time you have an opportunity to continue to grow, you pick and you steal and you look and you learn from everything, no matter what TV you're watching. If something's going on a game that they do something good, you jot it down, and whether you have it on a napkin, whether you have it on a piece of paper, and you research and you try to get better. But no, you have a base of what you want to do and kind of who you are.
And how are they learning your book so far?
That's good. I mean, they've done a great job. I think the players are, like I said, our defense does a lot of different things on defense as far as movement and blitzes. So our offensive line, again, like I said, they've done a great job of picking things up. Everything's been fast, and what I mean that is we're trying to install base stuff, and we've got to learn how to block multiple looks. You got 15 days, so you're trying to block multiple looks. You're inserting what you can get done. You want to give them mass, but like I said, then you just kind of have to step back and say, at what point do we need to stop? And just kind of say, listen, let's just get better. And I think we've kind of done. There's been a fine balance between that. Yesterday, you wouldn't have thought that coming back from spring break after being gone a week would be a real crisp one, but I thought yesterday's practice for us offensively was pretty crisp. We added a couple plays, but we were very, 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 very base, and we let our guys play fast. Yesterday was probably the most productive day for us.
Are you having some sessions where you're calling plays in real time like you would in a game?
Yeah, we were upstairs in the box the other day, and as a matter of fact, me and Coach Beatty rotated going back through, obviously, because we're going to be on both different sides for the spring game as well. So, but that's not been an issue at all. We were up in the box on the last scrimmage before we took off, and we'll be up again up tomorrow.
Okay, very good.
Coach, like you said, you're developing a playbook for what you want to do. How does it mesh with what the guys are here? I mean, do you have the talent here to do exactly what you want to do, or are you having to adjust some?
I think you always adjust regardless of where you're at. You got to adjust to what can they do, no matter what. If you're a bad coach, if you're going to try to do something that your players can't get done. So we want to install our base offense, plain and simple, and that's kind of what we've been doing. And then what we'll do is we'll narrow out and say this is what we can do. This is our guys are a little bit better at this. What guy has come out this spring and just stepped up and said, son of a gun, we may need to be in a little bit more of this personnel set versus this personnel set based on our depth. And, obviously you start looking ahead towards guys that are coming in for next year as well to say, okay, well, maybe we might have this position. But for the most part, what we're doing right now is just kind of putting our base offense in. And we've got a lot more to put in. We haven't put the entire playbook in, but we've kind of put a base of what they can handle. At the same time, what we can go out and functionally operate against our defense, what we think we need, the basics. And again, we just got to get better at it.
So I guess it's probably a good thing when you got two quarterbacks and they're opposite. They give you two different set of skills. Is that good?
I wouldn't say that you got two that are completely opposite. I've been really excited about all three of the quarterbacks, from Riley, Osei, and obviously Nate. I think all three of them give you a little bit of the same. Yeah, they're a little bit different in some ways, but to say that one guy can run it and one guy can't, I don't think that's at all fair to say. I think if you take a look at our practices, what we've realized is, son of a gun, we've got three guys that we think that can run the offense extremely well. And bottom line, we talked about it before, is you better be a great leader to play that position, plain and simple. No matter what offense you're running, you better have great leadership skills. And all three of those guys have stepped up and done a fantastic job so far to this point.
If Miles isn't at quarterback, where would you like to see him play?
Wherever he can help the team. He's been, he's expressed if I need to move a position to help us out in certain sets, we'll do it. But he's made great strides at what he's doing right now at the quarterback position. Obviously you would take a look at where we're thin depth-wise. Is it receiver? Is it running back? Is it a slot? But that would be something that we'd take a look at coming up here in the next couple of weeks.
You might have talked about this already. Receiver position. Where are you? I mean, you feel like there's enough depth there at this point, or is that something we're going to have to develop over time?
We got to do it. No, we don't have enough depth right now at all. We're going to have to develop that over time. We've got to get better. The guys that they're working hard, and I think that's the one thing that you can ask for is the guys that are willing to go out there and work hard for you, and they're doing that right now, and they're continually getting better, but we don't have the depth where we need to be right now. We've got another 2 weeks, 3 weeks left of spring ball as we spread it out, but we'll get better. We're getting better as it is right now. It's just a matter of letting our guys understand the offense, and once they get a grasp of it, then hopefully we can get some guys out in the open and make some big plays. We're going to be able to utilize the football field from sideline to sideline, and that's what we want to do. We want to give the quarterback multiple options in the run and pass game, but we've got to continue to develop. I think when you take a look at us, we want to be a blue-collared, tough, hard-nosed football team, and with that, yeah, we want to spread the field, but we want to be a downhill attacking style offense first and foremost.